He's live!
Woohoo!
At least I think I am.
Your freaking googly eyes are to the side of your head. That looks amazing.
Well, it was that way for you for I don't know how long.
It really was. You looked so weird.
That's how I usually look. Don't question that.
Pretty sure it's not. Otherwise, your wife would have issues.
Well, maybe she has.
This is true.
I mean, she's married to me. That's what more do I need to say?
Right, okay. That's enough showing that out. Skipped. What's that? Skipped frame detected. Don't be skipping the frames now.
Skip frame. That was the important one. That was the one where everything made sense. Dang it.
Right, okay, well, we'll see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to, at some point, I think I'm going to have to reinstall Steam Labs.
Yeah, once in a while.
Yes. Right, okay, my frame rates are okay. I'm okay on there. Yeah, I'm good to go. Hello.
Hi there.
How are you doing, guys?
Oh, pretty
Alright,
okay.
how are you?
I mean, it's the middle of the week.
There we go.
It's the middle of a very long week already.
That's true.
So, what have we been up to today? Or these last few days? Because I know that you have been up to something.
Well,
Him? Yeah, he has. I haven't had the time, but yeah.
Ah.
I've done nothing.
Do I believe you? Do I not?
No, you don't. Okay, follow me.
Hold on, I got a blooming text message now. Get off. Oh, that's right. That one can wait. It's not from any sick or unhappy family member. Did you go up or did you
Down.
Can only go down.
Oh, I get confused. Ooh.
So we had this one before, right? We have the end portal over here.
Yes,
and,
yes, we did.
I just used the unused areas to the side here to put the other portals. Can I get through?
Oh, so we've changed the portals, right? So this is the dark one, isn't it?
This one is the mining dimension.
Yeah.
Kind of try to match the
Dark
color of
one.
the walls with the portal.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Thanks.
I like it, I do.
Same over here.
Oh.
Yeah. Find it.
I'm like, hello.
Where is it? Yeah. No, that's
I
the
forgot
deep
it's
dark.
there. Yeah.
And yeah, it's just black and shades of black, not grey. That's a different thing.
Nice. I like that. Definitely.
So they have their own
Definitely.
space now, and they're not
Portals.
stuck
Yep.
in our little cabinet upstairs.
Ew.
Which is currently being used for something else, but I'm not finished with that one yet. So we're going to get to that when we need it. I just wanted to have that prepared because that will take some time.
Right, okay, then I've come to the conclusion that everything takes time in this mod.
Yeah, it's one of those mod packs. When you have 200 something mods, and you basically need to get through them either way, so it will take time.
Yeah.
Up here, not much change. We have some new items over here in this little drawer, like a spinny spider. Those are souls, and you can get them. Okay. I kind of touched base on that last time. When you have a Reaper enchantment or draconic weapons, you can get souls with like a 0.1% chance.
Right, okay then.
And I was trying it as the mod describes it, and that completely didn't work. So I had to do a little trial and error until I finally figured out how it works. But I got what I wanted, which is the wither skeleton soul down there on the left.
Yeah, we've got a few of them now, haven't we?
Well, for those, I actually got 5 in total. Which took me about 4 hours to do.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
But I was just standing there flipping a button. After hitting things for a while, I said, well, this can be automated. This is stupid. So, if we come up here, and get the shrinking device out.
Okay.
And go into our little wither skeleton.
Why do you keep doing that all of a sudden? Go away.
You click the item frame.
Yeah. Should probably click on top of the box. That works.
Yeah, that's what I was trying. That's what I'm trying to do.
Looking nicely. Like it.
Huh.
Try the side right here.
With your shrinking device, right? Not with the crafting grid or a book or anything?
No, yeah, I've got personal
no.
shrinking device.
Is
What
it?
have I got? Yeah. Oh,
No, that looks like something else. There you go. That's the right one. Blue screen.
Kind of had that the last time, so I remember.
yeah. Well, there's so many things that look similar.
Yeah, true.
I had it in my hotbar, but it was. I clicked. It was. It just.
That thing. I know. All right. So currently it's pretty quiet in here because I switched it off. Otherwise, you would get like half your health damaged before you even spawn in. If you look up here.
Oh. Wow.
See them spawn in? So those up there are the spawners you can make from the Draconic Evolution mod. Let me quickly have a look at that. Draconic. Where are they? They're somewhere in here. Oh, there. Stabilized mob spawners, and they come in different varieties. There is the Wyvern spawner.
Right.
Well, there's the Draconic Core spawner, the first one you can make. Then there's the Wyvern Core spawner, and we have an Awakened, and we have a Chaotic, and all that stuff. They have different requirements for spawning stuff in. So the very first one you can make is basically a regular spawner. You need a player nearby to activate and all that stuff. This is the second tier that doesn't need a player. It still needs all the rest, so it needs to be dark and spawnable surface and all of that, which we kind of have. And I made 4 of those. So what you do? What you do is you just basically break a spawner. So I got 4 spawners from the Nether Fortress. Then you repair that with a Wyvern core, of which we have some because we got some as quest rewards. And they are pretty cheap to make as well. And then you have to right click one of those mob souls on it to change what they spawn. And these now just spawn wither skeletons.
Okay.
And together with the soul sand farm here, we have endless wither killing.
Ew, okay. Alright then. Thank you though. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's good. It's pretty interesting that they spawn even though I have a mega torch down here which prevents all mob spawns, but they don't affect spawners.
Yeah.
So nothing else will spawn in here, which is good. Other than what we actually
we don't want to
want
be popping in here and then having pop off at us.
Exactly. I might replace this all with glass because it looks quite cool. I'm not sure if anything spawns on this glass because nothing ever fell down on this glass here.
No.
There's some fans up there that just push them around, and obviously there's one of those mob meshers in the corner with the upgrades to beheading and all that. So once we get the skulls from up there and the soul sand from down here, it tries to put it into the wither skeleton builder, into the wither builder first. If that doesn't work, it just puts it into the ender chest and it gets put into our system.
Right. Okay.
We're full on soul sand right now, which is good.
Wow.
So I'm gonna switch this back on. So we should probably get out of here because this is pretty much going to be immediate.
Right. Okay. How do I get out?
Take your personal shrinking device and right-click anywhere in the world.
Oh, I'm out.
Good. So that worked. And I divided the different chests. I mean, I did that last time already, but I put some frames on it so we can see what is what. And if I look in the chest for the wither, we should see a constant income of nether stuff. I think it's like 1 per second right now. Currently it's not doing much.
Okay.
It just needs to start doing things, I think. And stuff is taking out really fast, so you might not see it every time. And there were like 2 stars, 3 stars. Yeah, it's looking good. We're getting stuff. Instead of 2 empty chests, well, one is going to be for our quarry, for our digital miner probably at some stage.
Okay.
And then we can still build at the same time on the other side. So we're not in any rush here.
No, we've got plenty of space as well, haven't we?
Somebody stole the thing from the item frame. I can't imagine who was that.
What? No, did I do it? What was? Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I really don't.
No, she stole the item frame.
How do I do it? Why do you keep doing that?
Sneak.
Shift right click.
Oh, I've done it.
And you got to do the same with that.
Okay.
There you go.
Perfect.
How about Scryptar? Nothing to see here. Move along.
No,
Next.
that's good. Let's have a look at the chicken farm. As you might have noticed, I've exchanged this little block here with a slightly bigger version, the biggest one we can have.
Chicken farm.
Let's go in there.
Hello, rats. Hello, Merrick. How you doing? Look, Merrick. You know you said this game's freaky. Look at this. See this little box, right? Look, watch.
It's freaky.
I'm inside the little box now. I've shrunk and I'm inside this little box. It's so cool. This is our chicken farm.
We're working on it.
Yes.
These are all the chickens I made so far. They are all 10, 10, 10, so they are producing full tilt. There is an ender chest for each of these rows. For those who can do the math, there are 25 roosts on every side, so this is 100, right? Press space. Space bar.
Oh, there's another one.
Ta-da! There is another one, yeah. We're gonna need that as well, because the first time I made that chicken farm in the tinier one, I kind of miscounted. Also, there's one more floor.
One more floor? Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is definitely Honey, I Shrunk My Kids Minecraft edition.
Yeah, yes, a little bit, yeah. True. So what we have over here is a lot of decorative blocks, but what's really important is these garden closures here, these tubes.
Right, okay. Oh, I see them, yeah.
Yeah, they're currently just set up to grow seeds, so we're getting wheat.
Oh, okay.
And then the wheat is getting put into the autocrafter and made into seeds, and this is all put into storage somewhere behind the scenes there. And then
I see the little things there, yeah.
It's currently full. Even the autocrafter is completely full. It can't take anymore. So it's kind of stopped. But it's all fed into this chicken breeder, because for breeding chickens you need seeds.
Well, yes.
So this is kind of taking care of itself now. I just need to put the chickens in there and wait. Or, speed up time a little bit and have it go faster. So this has worked pretty well. I don't need to worry about running out of seeds or anything. I mean, we have 3 drawers full of seeds right now. The closures are full, the crafters are full, and the chicken breeder is full.
So we're definitely full. So this is the same mod that you started in that room. Yeah, it's expanded a bit. Can I just? Do you want a quick tour, Merrick? Because you haven't seen it for a couple of weeks, have you?
Yeah.
And Rats, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Yeah. So this is the chicken room.
Yep. The roost box.
This is all our chickens. They're making stuff. They're laying eggs. This is making us flint. This is making us lapis. So it's all these are all making us stuff. So it's quite good, this one.
Oh, I can pet this guy. I can't. Anyway.
Right. We can get out of here now, can we?
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, yes, I missed it for like the past.
Well,
when I get on, you log off. Yeah, I know. Bless your heart. Right. Well, this room is the workings of our big storage room, which is down there. So this is all the gubbins. This is all the pipes that all the items travel on. And they all go down to this room. This is our crafting and all these boxes are compressed, so you can have thousands upon that one. Have a look.
Yeah.
Where's the iron drawer?
Iron drawer is over here.
Yeah, this is our iron drawer.
Which is full. 2,560 stacks of iron blocks.
Yeah.
And the bad
So,
thing about this is we're still getting iron ore, which is up here. It's also full, 2,560 stacks.
So everything is really apparently we're going to need all of the things. So this is our like storage and crafting room, and then we've got wrong one.
1.5
This is
million
our
iron ingots.
first room we had. This was our first craft room, and it's near enough empty now. So
Yeah, it's for side projects right now.
yeah, that's for
Like the coffee machine.
Yeah. This is our little farming area that we've got attached to the room. Our enchants, which I don't quite know what that is at the moment. Are there any spoilers? Am I going near any spoilers?
No. I used that already.
Okay.
For one or the other thing. What we have over here is an enchanter, right where I am.
Yeah.
Where she went. And this one actually has a recipe button, and you can say, okay, I need a book and quill, and I need compressed nether gravel and lapis, and I get Civ efficiency 4. So you can make the book you want. And then you can put that into this powered enchanter over here, which can actually take speed upgrades and all the things. And you can just say, well, do it.
Oh, right. Okay, so we got an automatic enchanter. That is new. I hadn't seen that before.
No, I just used that once before, I think. Because I needed something very specific.
So this room is just where animals was spawning. I think they are still spawning in here somewhere.
Animals are still spawning.
Yeah, the grasses are... Oh, right, that is really annoying. I don't know what I did there. Yeah, so we wanted to get the flowers and that in here. And
we needed the pink slime. We have
we needed the
63 buckets right now, which is actually quite good. Yeah. We need to do something with that soon.
So that's that room. This room is just... this was our... Oh, what's this room again? It was the
mob farm.
The mob farm,
farm. Yeah, the mob farm. And we had... I'm really sorry. I'm really tired tonight. What was down here? The wither skeleton was down there, wasn't it?
The wither killing room and our sifting operation.
That's all upstairs now. They've been shrunk. This is our nuclear reactor room.
Exactly.
Let's fly. This is our nuclear reactor. This is all the reactor rods.
Yes.
This is the coolant, all this liquid round here. And this is what's powering our base at the moment. We did this one last week.
We're going to expand it today.
Yeah, we're going to expand this today.
Doing 65,000 RF per tick right now. And to progress in this game for what we need next, we need about 400,000 RF per tick. Which is like 8 times what we're making.
There is no win. There is no win on this game. You just methodically go through the different...
Well, there is a complete all the quests.
However... Yeah. You get the I forgot about that. Let me just you get this that you have to go through.
Oh, that's just stuff we need to make.
You get all these quests that you need to go through. We're slowly working our way through. Excuse me. This is our big farms.
Yeah. This is Scott's farmland.
Yes.
He lives here.
This is what Scott's...
Oh, just a little hobby farm.
Just a little.
Little is my coffee patch.
It's all automated. It gets planted. It gets... if you stand and watch, you'll see some things disappear.
Most likely, yeah. Once they're fully grown, they get harvested.
Yeah, they automatically get harvested and they all get planted. So we food for donkey years. And then down here is most of the trees that we can get in this mod pack.
We should have gotten rid of all the libels by now.
All the cows.
Yeah, I see one every once in a while now, but
right at the ceiling there's a torch.
Well, right at the corner there's a bunch of them sitting in this corner.
So that's that one.
Kill them.
Oh
yeah. I might have missed those when I went through here. There is a mega torch at the ceiling, and that should have 64 blocks in every direction. And that seems to be working everywhere else, so it should be working here too. But you can see that all these animals are taking damage from the belts because they are all at 1 health, and that's exactly what poison does to you.
Ah, it's
It
true.
reduces down to
This
1
is
health.
the
So.
skeleton horse that we've still got. In
Okay.
here, this is the Botanica room. I love this room. I could live in this room. I could. This is
Surprise.
Scott's handiwork again. It's all automated. It gives us all sorts of stuff.
Well, the one machine gives us living stone. The other one
Yeah.
gives us living wood.
Yeah, which we
And-
need for the.
Hey, it's PG.
And then through that, we can make other stuff.
Yeah.
We can enchant stuff. We can,
Mm-hmm.
get all
Yeah.
kinds. We can make this shimmerwood planks that change colors. And
Yeah, I love the
everything
planks that
else.
change colours. This he done. He excavated all of it. I mean, the guy is nuts.
Yes, that is pretty much what he is. Good
Literally
description.
nuts. But I do love this room actually. I could quite easily set up my home here.
Oh yeah,
You love the trees, yeah.
this is where we
Yeah,
come
I know the
after
feeling.
building, just for
Yeah.
relaxation.
Definitely. The sound of the water, great.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go pee.
Right. We got a big flower room down there, well, which is,
Yeah, and another mob farm now.
Yeah, you might
And
want to go
another-
down and check that out.
I made a little mob farm there.
You made a little. Oh well, hold on. Let's go. Let's go and have a
Flying
look
is
then.
faster. If you have the dragon armor, that is.
Yeah.
You should
Or
make that really.
Where you got the soldier and sash.
That also works.
Yeah.
I want to get the the Globetrotter one, or Globetrotter one. I think it's
Okay.
called.
That thing. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's
Up
up here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
hidden. It's the only thing that isn't covered by a mob torch.
Oh, okay.
So this actually still spawns. So as you can see, there's some fans in there, powered by redstone blocks. There's
Oh,
some redstone
okay.
lights in there, which are remotely activated by this lever. And
Okay.
below that slab, there is a mechanical user with the sword I made last time, the Reaper sword. So as soon as those guys spawn and get pushed towards the sword, it obviously kills them.
Yeah.
And then once in a while, since it is a Reaper enchanted sword, it will drop one of those mob souls that I needed for the spawners.
Ah.
So that's why I made that here, and I was basically just standing here for 4 hours AFK and got those 4 souls.
Ah. Right. Okay.
With a
So that's-
0.1% chance of dropping them. It's ridiculous. But that's what I needed the enchanter for, because that can actually
Yeah.
make the enchantment. And I just put in, I don't know, it was like 50 blocks of draconic stuff. And then said, well, make this enchantment book for me, and then put it in an anvil with a sword, and you have it. It saves you the time of running around and making books you don't want, enchanting stuff you don't need, hoping to get that one enchantment that you want. So yeah,
Okay.
I kind of built that over here for reasons.
Oh, for goodness sake! I can't stop getting that up now. No, I do understand it. But this room was the flower room. It had to be a flower to start off the Botanica mod. So that's why this is a very large tunnel. And hello, Burke. Son, how you doing? Let's just go along there. And we have these mega torches now. Stop things
Yep.
spawning so much.
They stop hostile mobs from spawning, as you can see,
Yeah.
not the animals, not the passive mobs. For that we have a different lamp, which I actually used over at the food farm. That's why there's nothing there. But over here I don't really care about the cows and the dogs and stuff. I just want to make sure that no endermen and libels and all that spawn in there, because that would reduce our spawn count for the mob farms. So,
Yeah.
yeah, kind of does make sense somehow.
Don't forget the nether.
Oh yeah,
Then we got the nether thing as well.
oh freaky nether portal.
We got a
I still
freaky
love
nether
that.
portal down here.
This is like, if we were living
How
here,
am I flying?
this would be my area.
Because we have a flying ring,
Yes.
and that's allowing us to fly. It's
Or-
another one of the mobs.
Or dragon armor, which allows you to fly.
Yeah, you can have dragon armor.
Or
Scott's
whatever
got.
the stuff Scott is using.
Yeah, this is our nether portal as well. We haven't done nothing in the nether very much, have we?
Well, I did some digging. If you go in there, you'll probably just fall into a hole.
Oh, okay. Let's go and fall into a hole.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna follow you then. Now, the newest edition we have these teleportation blocks, the anchors, which allow us to get around faster. And, yeah, the reactor that we built last time. Ooh, let me out.
I didn't fall into a hole.
No, not yet.
Oh, I found the hole.
Well, yeah, there's also not much left of the ceiling. I needed stuff.
Wow.
I needed a lot of quartz.
I can see that. Wow.
And I also wanted to level up my pickaxe to put some enchantments on there. It's now unbreaking, so I don't need to repair it anymore,
Yes.
and you know, things like that. The easiest is still just go to the Nether and vein mine whatever you see. It also uncovers some ores that you might want. Sure. Why not?
Yes. So this is our Nether hub. So I'm going to hang around out here because I die very quickly.
Off.
We need to upgrade your armor there, Granny.
Yes.
Yes, I'm on diamond.
Yeah, you need the dragon armor that I have, because
I
that
do.
is just ridiculously overpowered right now. It has 20 armor, toughness, and 7 armor. That's more than diamond would be able to give you.
Yeah,
Also, why
definitely.
am I doing this? I do have a teleporter.
And yeah, so that's the base so far. So it's got a lot than what you'd seen before. This is our portal rooms as well. So that's to the mining one. This is the mining round, and I gotta do this, and I. So we can't go up to the sky. This is the only place that you can sky in.
Well, we haven't tried yet.
Yeah, above us is lava.
Yeah, the places I poked out there is. It might not be everywhere. Also, we might be able to just break through that lava by now, so it might be a thing. We might set up a rooftop garden at some stage. We'll see.
We'll see. So yeah, we've gone to other dimensions. So we've that's all everyone called. So yes, today we're going to. Why did the portal disappear? The end portal's gone for me.
I don't know.
It's still there. Don't jump in.
No, I was gonna say then it's linked out for me then.
Don't forget this
room. I
we
also
can
like
do
this room.
That's an all autocraft, I think.
I do like this room
Yeah.
though. It's very calm.
Yeah. Plate.
Yeah, this is where we get our inks
Yeah.
because the squids spawn.
Alright, yeah, that's good fun. It's one of the nicest rooms, so we don't use it for anything. It's a bit of pity. Should use that design somewhere else too. Oh,
yeah.
I could do it.
I guess you
Take
can.
forever.
Yep.
Yeah, we could. So that's us all up, and we're going to react a bit more with the reactor today, aren't we?
Yeah, we will. Also got this little toy here, which is my personal transporter.
Ooh.
Yep. I can do stuff like whoosh.
Ooh. Oh yeah, and we had. How did we use the teleporters?
You need to stand on one of those teleportation blocks and then look around and crouch. That's not a teleportation block.
Isn't it?
No, that's an elevator.
Oh.
There's one at the reactor over here.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
The travel anchor.
Stand on here and look, I've got the brain room I can teleport to. I've got the transporter room, and there should be... There it is, the farm's there. And over there, the Nether portal. So we got a... and everything set up. So it's really good. We've done ever so well. I'll say we've done ever so well. They've done ever so well.
Reactor. Ta. Yeah, that's fun. That makes it really easy to go around. I like it.
Yeah, definitely.
So one thing I did is, since last time, I set up the flux controller for our wireless power transmission.
Right,
and I found out that actually has wireless charging for your inventory. And I added you and Scott to the whitelist. So if you ever have anything that needs to be charged, like for example your wireless crafting grid or a teleporter if you have one, as soon as you're in range of the Flux network, which is everywhere, stuff should be charged no matter what.
Oh, so we've got like wireless charging all over the base.
Yes, exactly.
Woohoo! Go us, Scott.
Like I have a power cell in my inventory that was empty when I put it in there, and now it has 50 million RF storage. It's full.
That's for you. That's for you. That's for you. And this
upgrades.
is for you.
Upgrades. Once you have that complete set of armor on, take your ancient ring off and just put it in your, in your second inventory there, where you got the one you got when you ate the cake.
Right. Okay.
So you don't lose it because you won't need it anymore. Oh, look, you're looking as fancy as I do. Except for the hat, that's way cooler.
This.
Now, if you fly around, you have double the speed.
Well, I would if I could jump up.
You have the full armor set on?
That's right, I'm hitting the wrong button. And there it is.
There you go. And then if you hold control to go speed,
that's quite fast. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's twice the speed of what the ring does. Since we couldn't find the elytra to upgrade the ring, which would be roughly the same speed, this is the next best option. If you look at your armor that you actually have, like this thing has 3,200 durability for the chest plate.
Yeah, I can see that. Wow.
20 armor toughness and 12 armor, and you don't need power, you don't need anything, and I've been wearing mine for quite some time, and it really doesn't get damaged that much, because I have lost, 103 durability on my chest plate, and I was around, the wither killing room all the time, where you get damaged from just being there.
Wow.
And flying through the nether, angering all the zombie pigmen and stuff. So, yeah. It's quite cool. That armor is it's spiffy. I like it. You look gorgeous. Okay, so, are we going to do stuff?
Yeah, let's do stuff.
Let's do stuff. So what do we want to do first? There's a couple of things that are really, really useful. For example, I made myself this time in a bottle, which now has 14 hours stored. So if I want to really speed up machines, that is really good. Also, like I said, I have this lovely little gadget, which is a transporter device. That would be nice to have, because with that we don't need any ports. I can just go deep dark and shift right click and I'm there.
Wow, that's good.
Yep, it really helps. It's also way less cheaty than, /home.
Yeah.
And it's not only cross-dimension travel. You can just say, I have 15 teleportation points within this base, and I just use those if you want to. Well, we've got the travel anchors for that, kind of.
Oh, right, okay.
But that is a good thing to make. It's called a transporter, so you can actually look it up, and I think everything except for the transporters themselves, we have recipes for. Like, you need iron plates and such, and I did make recipes for those, so if you need 2 of, I don't know, signalum plates, you can just go in there and say, craft me 2 of those, and wait for them to be done.
Oh, yes.
So that's a thing you can do. In your off time, probably, because, it's not that important right now.
No.
And it's just, it's 5 minutes of crafting different things until you're at signalum level, which is probably the highest we can do right now. It needs ender fluid, or fluid ender pearls or whatever. That's set up over here. You just chuck some ender pearls in the magma crucible, it puts it into the tank, and then you can put your teleporter in there and it charges it up. So that makes it really easy. Don't forget to always have some coffee while you're here. I mean, that's what we got the machine for. Coffee is cool. I like the coffee in this game. Right, but then over at the reactors, I think where we're going to start. And so that this doesn't end in a kind of disaster like last time where I need half an hour to figure out why the block wasn't crafting, I put some chests everywhere. So you can see I built the frame.
Yes.
Right, so this is one of the turbines that we're going to do. So the frame is here, covering up all the stone blocks, the only blocks that I didn't transform. there was reason to the madness. And, there's a chest over here with all the blocks you need to build this thing.
Wow.
And every of these 4 turbines, every one of them has one of these chests with exactly the same content.
Right, okay.
I'm going to build one. and explain how it works. And then, you know, there's 3 more, 1 for each.
Okie dokie.
Mm-hmm. So, what we have here is the turbine housing. This is the whole thing, like 16 long and 7 by 7 wide and high. This is what one turbine looks like. And it kind of was made to fit this space. There's a reason to that. So currently we have our lovely reactor sitting over here doing 64,000 RF per tick. We're going to transform that over into a steam generator. And steam will drive the turbines and they will produce the power. Which should end up giving us more than we currently make.
Okay.
So to do that, I'm just going to take all the stuff out of here. Out of one chest. I'm just going to start. The outside we're going to just use reactor or turbine glass because it looks cool. I think.
Okay.
If somebody disagrees, you can just use regular casing for that. That's also cool. I'm just quickly going to set a little bit of this up. It's good when you have a builder's wand because then you can do fancy things and not have to place every block.
Yeah.
Where's mine? Right here. So I'm going to do this, and I think that's good for now. Right, so that's up to the middle here, and I can still get out if I'm lucky. I need to break over there, over here. Does it matter? Let's start over here. Why not? Yeah, I need to break the one in the middle here. And I need to break the block on the other side here. Good. So, now, there is one block which is called the turbine rotor bearing. I'm going to put that over here.
Can I just interrupt?
Yeah.
I'm not going to remember any of this.
I know. I just want to show how it works first, and then you can just copy the design.
Right.
So.
That's fine. Just letting you know that you'll have to do this at least twice.
Yeah, I'm just going to explain how it works first so people get an idea.
Brilliant.
Right, here on the other side I'm just going to put a regular turbine housing. Because you can't attach a turbine to glass. Somehow that just doesn't work. I don't know why.
Okay.
Does make sense somehow though. Right, then we have the turbine rotor shafts. Which obviously gets stuck to this rotor bearing. So I'm just going to do that. And as soon as you have the second one on there, it should kind of recognize which way you want to go. Boop. We're good, right?
Yeah, actually it is.
Then you need to attach the rotor blades, because this thing needs to spin, right? So let's do kind of that. And no, that's the wrong one. Well, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go that way anyway. That. That.
Oh, wow.
And that. Made a rotor. And now, if you have your diamond wand, you can do fancy things. If it lets me.
Get rid of that one that's sticking out.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
Whoa.
You were saying? Been there before. Alright, that's a freaking turbine.
Wow.
Kind of. It's not finished yet, and I also need to put in the glass floor down there, which I'm going to do in a second when you're all busy doing your own stuff. There's a couple more things we need. One is, this is the spinning part, right? And if you know your dynamos and electromotors, they're basically just the same, just one is the other in reverse. You do need some kind of coil, right?
Don't forget the coil, bloke. Don't forget the coil. It's a very important part.
You usually have a magnet in the middle that's spinning, and around that you have some sort of usually copper coil, which then, enforces induction, and that gives you power. So for that, you can use any kind of metal. You can use iron, you can use gold, silver, platinum, whatever you want. The best thing I found is this, the ludicrite block. It's pink.
Definitely is pink.
Yes. This one uses the waste material from the reactor to be made, and it's a crap ton of it. So when I looked at in the storage system yesterday, we had like 6,000 ingots. When I was done, we had 12.
Wow.
Yeah. And some of the turbine stuff also needs those cyanide ingots, I think, is what we get out of there. To craft plutonium, and you need plutonium to craft this block, and it's a rabbit hole thing.
Yeah, of course it is.
Alright, let's do a coil here. Which is basically just me wrapping this thing around the end of this turbine shaft. Oh, come on, place like that. And there we go. Doesn't look that pretty. But yeah, that's basically a turbine right there. It needs a couple more blocks. Like there is a turbine controller and there is a turbine redstone. Or what was it called? Flux power tab. That's the one. Because obviously we do want to get power out of these. Don't destroy it too much. That's good. I guess I'm just gonna put them over here. Why not? Give me that stuff. I want this over here and this over here. I guess so. So, but as long as this structure isn't done, it's a multi-block structure. Obviously, you can right-click anywhere and it says air is not valid for turbine exterior. So I haven't finished building the casing yet.
Right.
It seems. And I still need to attach this to the actual reactor. Like the steam needs to come out of the reactor and go into the turbine, and the water, the cool steam, needs to go back into the reactor. As soon as I do this, though, the reactor will switch over to steam generation. We won't get power anymore. So it's kind of a thing. If you're using the reactor's power, you kind of want to do that late, as late as possible. We're not really using it right now, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm just gonna do that right now. I'm gonna put that. That block will go away, and before I break that, I should probably have the right block in my hand to be able to place it. Otherwise, the whole fluid will flow out. There you go. So this one is the reactor coolant port. It's blue. And this one is the turbine fluid port. It's not blue, which is an issue because they need to be the same color. There now. That's what the wrench is for. You just right click it.
Oh, right, okay.
So this is, I think, steam in, and for the reactor it's steam out when it's set to blue.
Right, okay, yeah.
I'm going to go over to the other side. It doesn't matter where I place these, I can just kind of want them that way, so I'm going to put this over here. And I need to break that block too. That's going to be that one. This one needs to be switched to red because we already have a blue one. This I think you just right click, right? Or shift right click? No? Do you need the wrench? Yes, you do need the wrench. Okay, that changed. And that one. So we now have a way to get steam in and you know, cooled off steam out, which is good. This is basically a finished turbine except for getting in the rest of the glass. Yeah, this is done. This is a turbine. So I'm gonna quickly do the floor. If you want to start building like the outside of one of those turbines, that would be cool.
Okay, well I'm gonna do the one next door because that's the one that I can see.
Kind of what I envisioned you might want to do.
Yeah, so I can start with the floor cannon.
Yes, floor would be the best because I forgot mine kinda and I'm now having trouble.
Okay. So is it literally on top of the yellow one?
Yes.
Right, okay.
And you just use the glass for that and you should be fine. We should have enough glass. If not, it's all on autocraft, we can make more.
Hockey dog. I need to get rid of these candles.
Yeah, you need to get rid of those lights we put down there. Obviously. They were just to prevent spawns anyway.
Okay. Oh, goodness sake. How do I get rid of this?
What?
Do you know when I pressed Hey and I brought up the hat thing? Now every time I right click, I bring it up.
Every time when you right click? That's weird. That shouldn't happen. It's not happening for me. It might be a weird keybind. I don't know.
Really annoying. I'm going to try login to see if I can get rid of it. Make anything?
Yeah, it's not valid for trouble. Oh, I forgot the top. Stupid me. Of course I did.
Let's try logging it back in and see what happens. It's been annoying.
Didn't I have a way out here? Did that just fit in because I was making that? That's interesting. Didn't see that coming. Okay.
Okay, how do I get rid of you? Let's do you.
Air is not better for turbine exterior. Oh, over here. Oh, yeah, that's actually, that's pretty inventive, that's true. Is that glove over here? No.
It's my
Because it's
keybind.
interrupted.
Okay.
That
So
makes
how
sense.
do I change my keybind, Stephanie? Is it in options?
Yeah, options, controls, I think. Let me have a look. Options, controls, and yeah, then you're basically in there. And you're looking for what? For right click?
Oh, what's the matter with this now?
I don't know.
Hold on. Right. Oh. Oh. No, I don't want no like that.
Aha! This time it worked. Fine.
Right, okay.
Structure
So
formed.
controls. Thank you. I worked that one out myself.
Go.
So what's right click then?
At the bottom you have tick boxes. One is key.
Yeah, I've got use item, place block is right click.
Yeah, that should be it. Key, right click. Use item, place block. Yeah, that's the only one. Other than that, if you untick all those boxes, is it hat? No. Okay, what is key H? Anchor, item shift down, a lot of things. Warp GUI, unequipped backpack, nope. Mechanism feed mode switch, that sounds weird. Don't even want to know. It's not in there. Well, if it's not in there, then it might be in the mod settings. Mod options. What mod is that even? Hats probably. Config. Googly eyes. General options. Oh, there's so many things here. Acid trip eyes. Sure. Googly eye chance. 20%. 100. Thank you.
Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, I probably don't want that. Hats. Client only. And then first person global of the keybinds. There you go. Open hats GUI H. Yeah, that's all there is to it. Don't see any other keybinds or options. Allow sending of hats. Okay, interesting.
Aha.
All
No,
things.
GUI.
Don't know. Don't want to know.
I've got warp GUI is on my hate. That's what's doing it, isn't it?
I don't know. It might be.
Got to be.
It's not doing anything for me. When I right click, everything's fine.
No, I did something.
Ah.
It was definitely something I done.
So how am I supposed to do this one on the side?
Same way.
Let's see if that works.
Yeah, but your ports and everything are heading straight on. This is
Yeah, that doesn't matter where you put them. You have a whole reactor site here where you can put the ports. Doesn't matter where.
Oh.
Which is kind of weird, I know. But that's how it works. I would just put one over here probably and one over the other side, like 2 blocks out from the frame.
So I can put it where the blue stuff isn't, and then this one where the blue stuff is.
Yeah, the green stuff. You just need to make sure that you break both glass tiles, the turbine and the reactor, because you need the reactor coolant port and the turbine input-output to be connected. And I get a prosperity shot.
Yeah, I think I might let you do that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna let you do that part. What do you mean, too much glass? How is there too much glass?
Alright.
Oh, I haven't got an inventory either. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I haven't
What was the one at the back?
You still have the reactor coolant port, right? The blue arrow thing. Nope.
There you go.
That. Exactly. Alright, well, let's go and do that. doesn't matter where. So the actual cooling port in there, and this one in there. Although, wait, if that one is blue, well, since I broke it, I might as well switch to this one. Right click with the wrench, put the red one on there, and then we go over here, do the same. Which is easier because there's nothing here that, you know,
Yep.
can flow out. But then this will be the blue one, and this will also be the blue one, so we right click that, and that's done. That's all there is to it.
And when it goes at the back here?
It's just a regular casing block. The one you have in your hand, probably. Well, on one side it's a casing, and on the other, well, that's one you have here. Then it is the turbine rotor thing, which is that one.
That one. Okay.
Yep. Then you just stick the rotor shaft on it. Yep, keep going.
Right, so what is the name of that does the hats?
Hats.
That's what I thought.
I do believe I'm one short.
You should be. You have the exact same amount that I had in my chest.
Well, I'm one short.
Is this bigger? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This is 17 big. How is that 17 big? Should be 16. Yeah, so you might want to make that one smaller. Crap! Means it's the same at the other side. So, yeah, this is one block too long. The whole thing. Not the turbine. Not the shaft, the housing of the turbine.
Let's try that.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm going. Hey, I did everything else right.
I don't even have a pick with me.
Dang it, yeah, it's the same over here. Great!
Granny, Scryptar's messing up.
Oh, never mind. He's not the only one.
That is pretty much true.
Fix that. Steph, I can't.
See, I knew it was good to bring my magnet ring. There you go, all the things.
I can't even get rid of the search bar.
Search bar? What search bar? Did you manage to put Windows sticky keys on or something like that?
I don't blimmer know, to be fair. I just wish I never looked at.
Well, I think we all have the same feeling regarding that, no matter.
Oh, what did that do? That's unclicked everything. Let's try that. Oh, that's all bloody clicked again.
Click all the things, just not the ones we need.
I know. I am trying. Okay. Ah.
That's what she said.
Well, I'm not breaking anything in here. Can I ask for and I don't believe I'm going to say this. Can I ask for somebody strong to come and break these stupid glass things for me? Because for some reason they just don't want to. I can't.
Pretty sure somebody can help you with that. I have to fix stuff right now.
Well, you fix stuff and then I'll carry on doing this. I can place blocks. I just can't actually break them.
Yeah, I'm telling everybody how great this builder's one is, and then I forget to use it. Wait a second, how can I be short one of these blocks when I just had enough of them because I picked them all up? How's that a thing? Yeah, I think I want to fix that later. And then I'm going to do it. Oh,
There's
I
a
know what
lot
I can do.
of
This is a block that nobody sees anyway. So I'm going to put that there. And I'm just going to take this light. Went somewhere in my inventory for reasons. I'm going to put it there. There you go. We have enough light in here. Don't know. That's coming together quite nicely. If you look at the one that I built, you can see that the multi-block structure has formed. It looks quite a bit different. There's no division between the blocks anymore, the outside blocks. They look like one frame. So that one is technically ready to go.
Right, okay, then that's wicked.
So let me just put down chest over here to put in the excess blocks that nobody needs right now. Nobody needs stuff.
Right, I've gone so wrong over here.
That could be.
Don't feel bad, Granny. I have to redo this whole, well, the whole front of it. Move the whole thing back.
Yeah, I kind of done that as well. I got these ones in the middle that needs to. Oh, for Gordon Bennett's sake! Misclicking left, right, and centre. Is that right, or did I misclick that as well? No, I misclicked that as well.
There you go. See? With a 1, you don't have that issue.
But
If you mess up with a 1, you just get a complete other layer that you never wanted.
Wow, yeah, this is true. I just don't think I should be clicking around too much, because when I do, I just make mistakes.
Should be there doing all your things. It's all good. Put that over there, that over here. And the rest is just glass.
Do I need to do it right the way up to?
Yeah, all the way up. Just, leave one side open so we can start putting in the turbine and stuff, but other than that,
that's what I was.
3 of the sides can be completely filled in.
Okay.
Putting the controller on this guy. So just
This
make sure that's done.
What? Turbine house. Cool.
Whee.
There.
There.
We could put that one down and immediately attach it. That would also be cool. Now let's see. So we need some flux plugs. Let me grab some of those. Why not open in my inventory? Plug. Oh, we need to craft some. Well, let's make some. All the things.
Right, I got 3 sides done.
Good.
Woohoo! I did a thing.
Yes, you did.
Only just.
Well, the thing is the thing. That should be done. Did I do the same here? Yes, I did. Cool. So, flux plug is attached, controller is laid out. I guess now you just get your rotor shaft and start attaching that.
What? No? Oh, yeah, the shaft.
The turbo controller and
What?
where's these the 2 in the chest go?
You should still have them in the chest because I didn't take them out.
No, where do they go? That's what I'm saying.
Wherever.
I don't know where. Where?
I would have shorted it the other way because this was lined up. That's why I said take it from the end.
Yeah, you didn't specify which end. It's your fault.
I did.
You said take it from the end. That's what I
the
did.
end, not the beginning. This is clearly not the end.
Oh.
This is the end for you! Yeah, I can fix that later. No worries.
Okay. So they just need to go in this front part then, right?
Yep. Wherever you want them, basically. That is looking good. Almost. This one doesn't belong there.
Nope, I think I got wrong with that one as well.
Yeah. It's across. Like, there. No, not there. That's the outside part. There.
Oh, it's on the end of it. Right, okay.
Yeah?
Oh. Well, that went a bit wrong.
Yeah, that we don't need. It's just across.
Right, okay.
So, there. Nope.
No.
Nope. Up.
Up.
It's a cross. Not an X.
Like that.
Yeah. And down.
Right, okay.
Yep. And now left and right. You can basically snap it to the ones that are already there. If you're standing in front of it, just look at the rotor blades from the one behind and just click on them. It doesn't matter. It attaches automatically where it should go, so you don't really have to worry about it.
Okay then.
I can do that with the wand if you want.
Yes, please, because it's doing my bloody nutting.
Cool. Then I need the remaining things.
Quick question.
There you go.
Are they supposed to, the blade's supposed to be off? Because I'm able to do 3 high and then 2 on the sides.
Huh? Wait.
I can go 3 high in here.
Yeah, because it
Or
didn't
does
put in
this
the
have to have a
ceiling.
glass? Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, looking good. You're doing it. You're doing it.
Maybe.
Alright, is this... I kind of think we're missing blades over here. Granny
Well,
has another stack
I
of
just
blades.
got to put the blades in.
I have them.
Yeah.
I have them. They were still in the chest.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah.
There you go. This line's up. That's perfect.
Right,
well,
okay. So
you
now we
can
need
start
the pinky
placing
stuff.
Exactly, the ludicrate blocks.
Now this I should be able to...
Yeah, it's just around the end of the shaft. Like, it's 8 pieces. Just go around. Exactly. Then you should be able to make 4 rows of that, and then you have your coil. Also need to get rid of the lights down here. And put the glass in. Oh, great. This stuff breaks too easy. Easily. Oh, come on. There you go. Right? Otherwise I can't get out.
Okay.
Can you fix the holes in the floor?
I still need more glass.
I've probably got some left over.
Everybody had exactly the same amount of glass, which is more than enough.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep, I've done that.
Yeah, I don't have enough. I still need to finish the ceiling and this section of the wall. Because when I did the floor, the ceiling, each wall, I haven't used anywhere else.
No, and it looks good, which is what has me intrigued, because you had the same amount of glass in yours than I had in mine. So unless you hit some glass somewhere...
No. I didn't use it anywhere else.
I have 6 left over.
Oh, stupid hat mod. Go away.
Yeah, you're missing the beam across here.
Ah, okay. That's right.
I could explain it. I'm still gonna give you the rest of my glass here. But yeah, that's 7 blocks
this
right
last
there.
pink one.
Well, it's coming.
Because I can't, yeah, because you have to get rid of one, place it, and I can't get rid of them.
Wasn't finished anyway, because there's still a piece missing here. There you go. I think that's all the pieces. No, there's still one over here. There you go. Yeah, well, then, how about placing it now?
Yes, thank you.
There you go.
Cool. Right, let's get the rest
That
of them.
should be done.
It's just the rest of this glass now.
Yep. I believe in you.
I'm glad somebody does.
That way. What, do I have a choice?
Wow!
Yeah, freaking wow!
Really?
That's
Not
Scryptar
really.
guy. What a dick.
Oh, Boulder Dash.
Jeez. I was
Oh,
waiting for that for a long time.
Right, you have to get rid of this one thing here, please.
One thing there.
Yeah,
Right.
that's the one thing there. Right, that's it. I'm done. Am I done?
Well, it's not a multi-block. Something's wrong. Air is not valid for turbine's exterior. So somewhere you missed the block. Did you do the ceiling?
No.
No,
Did
then
I
there you
need
go.
to do the ceiling?
Yeah, sure. You did the floor, you need the
Okay.
ceiling?
Can you make me a hall, please?
No. There you go. I'm gonna put the rest of the blocks back in your chest. In case you were looking for them. And I also should put away that stupid wand, otherwise I do stupid things with it. There you go. I need something here. What was it? I need one of those fluid ports.
I wondered why I had glass left.
Extreme. Yeah, you should have like 6 blocks or so. And that's it. If you have more, you did it wrong. There's a bunch of things needed to craft all these things, but if you have an autocraft, that's actually quite easy. Where does it go? Oh, there. Bip. One reactor coolant port. You done?
Yep.
It did form the multi-block. I can see it from over here. That's gorgeous.
Yep.
Am I amusing you, Steph? Any chance?
Oh, you're almost done there. I still haven't done the fourth one. It's not really that much of an issue. Having these two is already good, because that's the part you will see the most.
Scryptar?
Yeah.
Run out of glass. And before you say it, it's because you bashed them and you collected them.
As I said, I put them back in the chest over here, and I'm gonna grab them. Which is
I didn't hear that bit. I thought you'll have 6 over in the chest.
No, all good.
Oh, don't feel bad. I don't hear them all the time. So,
yeah, see, that's the
That's
thing.
just that one there and that little hole. I'm so glad it's not just
me. Thing is, there should be more glass. Because I'm out of blocks now, you should have 6 left over. So, you put them somewhere. Well, I don't have any more glass.
I lost all the glass, guys.
Yeah, it looks like it. Well, craft a glass block then. Take out your wireless thingy. Don't care. Take out your wireless thingy and look up glass, and you should find turbine glass that says craft. And you click on it and do one.
Oh, hang on one second.
Oh, you do that. Cool. And it formed, as you can see.
Yeah.
So that turbine is working, this turbine is working, all the turbines are working. Cool. I need to get rid of this chest. I'm using the wrong tool for, but hey. I'm already at 50%, look at that. I could just take out my axe, I don't care.
Oh no.
There you go. I'm gonna put that away over here in the other chest. Just so it doesn't bother me. So one more thing we need. You might have noticed that, well, this redstone flux power tap on the reactor won't be in use anymore because it's not gonna make any power. If you right-click the controller, the thing in the middle,
yeah,
you see that the GUI has changed on the bottom right. We now have water or fluid, coolant fluid tank.
Oh yes, yes.
And where it says 20 degrees centigrade, below that we actually have an icon for steam and not for power anymore.
Yeah.
So we need to get water in there. So I'm going to remove this power tap because we don't need that anymore.
Oh, it's gone.
And I'm gonna... Ow, I'm teleported. I'm gonna put that in there. I'm just gonna wait for all that to disappear and hope that Scott didn't get teleported into the reactor.
No, I'm here.
Although, kind of, you know, yeah.
One could hope. I know.
Yeah.
Yes, I get it.
Exactly. So here's what we're gonna do. It's always good to have a sink next to a reactor because that is totally enough water power for all your needs.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
And it's the easiest way of having a renewable water source. So if you look into the reactor control now, and I will engage this thing.
Okie dokie. Ooh,
That should be pretty full.
it is
Yep.
quite fast. It went out really fast as well.
Alright, switch it on. Bottom left, activate reactor. Anybody? Yeah, there you go.
Ooh.
So you can see the temperature is going up like crazy. We're at 3,000 degrees.
Wow, yeah. It's
We have a lot of steam, 50,000 millibuckets, so 50 buckets. That's the bottom right indicator there, and it's currently producing 1,000 millibuckets per tick. That's what it's telling us.
Yeah.
Right? So let's go over to the turbine control. We're going to use Granny's first.
Right, okay.
That has a lot more buttons.
Ooh, there's a lot more buttons.
But
Yeah,
on the
wow.
right hand side you can see those 4 bars. One of them is steam and it already has 4,000 millibuckets. That thing is full, which means it's connected and it's getting steam.
Right, okay.
Right? And you can see below that it says 2,000 millibuckets per tick exchange rate.
Yes.
So this turbine can handle 2,000 millibuckets. Why is that? Because each of these blades does 25 millibuckets.
Right,
And
okay.
one of those rotors has 8 of those blades, so that's 200, and we have 10 of them, so it's 2,000.
Right, okay.
That's the math behind it. There's a lot of math in these two things, the reactor and the turbine, you might have noticed.
Oh,
I
yeah, that's why I'm leaving it all.
Yeah, I don't really bother that much, I just look it up. There are configurator homepages for that, which do that, and you know, there's one of the other YouTube series that does it as well. Okay, so let's look at the turbine controls. It says 0 RPM, 0 F per tick, unknown rotor efficiency, status inactive, so that tells you it's kind of switched off right now. Then we have rotor speed, steam, empty for the water, the exhaust fluid, and energy buffer, which is 1 million RF, which is currently not full.
Yeah.
Okay, bottom left are the controls. You have the induction coils, which I'm going to disengage right now. Because
Okay.
when they are engaged, they induce drag on the rotor, so it speeds up slower.
Right, okay.
And now on the bottom left, somebody please press activate turbine. And look at it.
Woo!
So, turbines. It currently has like 40 RPM. There are 2 sweet spots in this turbine. When you look at the rotor speed, the bar is going up. It's currently blue at the bottom. It's like 100 RPM now. Once that reaches 900 RPM, it will hit a green spot where it's super efficient and gets like a 50% efficiency bonus.
Okay.
And when it hits the top there, which is around about 1800 RPM,
Yeah.
it will get another one of these sweet spots. Also tells you when you hover over there, rotors perform best at 900 or 1800 RPM. Rotors kept over speed for too long may fail catastrophically. That's quite true. If those things fall apart, you don't want to see the whole they leave.
Wow, no.
I'm also going to switch
Definitely don't want to be around it.
Let's switch on mine here. So if we go back into the reactor control, that thing is now telling me it's doing 4,000 millibuckets per tick.
Ooh, it is.
And, well, we have 2 turbines, each 2,000.
Yep.
Surprise. This reactor, I think I said that before, this reactor can handle 8,000 millibuckets of steam production, and we have 4 turbines, each doing 2,000. Well,
And the temperature's going down.
yeah, because the hot steam is vented out into the turbines and the coolant is going back in.
Yeah.
So temperature
makes
is
sense.
supposed to go down, which increases our fuel efficiency over time.
Yeah.
So when this is running full tilt, we should get something like 500% on the reactor efficiency, or the fuel reactivity, and we should get way less millibuckets of fuel burn up than we had when we just used the reactor, because this is now actively cooled.
Yeah.
We're still putting in water. We could probably stop that now, because we have more than enough to run these turbines. We're just going to leave that on. Don't care.
Okay.
Look at mine, look at yours. See the speed difference?
Yeah, mine's going a lot fast.
This is going to be 1800 RPM, believe it. It's going to look crazy.
I can.
It's now going up to 900, so if you look in there, in the turbine control, you see that it kind of switched from dark blue to light blue on the rotor speed indicator.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it's going to hit green in a minute there. Well, once it's there, it is. First green spot. So I'm going to go and engage the coils now.
Okay.
And we're already getting 10,000 RF per tick on this one.
Yeah.
Just like that. We're at 100% rotor efficiency right now. It's active. It's still speeding up. Not as fast as it was before, but still speeding up. The energy buffer is full. Well, it didn't take long. 12,000 RF per tick now. So the reactor did 65,000 RF per tick. And with these 4 turbines, we should get a little bit more.
Ooh, can I go and turn Scott's on now?
Yeah.
I already turned mine on.
Oh, you turned yours on?
She doesn't want to do it himself. I'm probably off cam going to flip these around to have the induction coils closer to the reactor and the turbines further out, because it just looks cool when you come in here and you just see those. I'm not sure. We'll see. And, you know, I also have to fix the placement of his turbine and do the other one.
Yeah.
Well, that's just something to do then. So mine is now reaching 900 RPM. I think I'm just going to switch that on as well. There you go, 12,000 RF per tick. That's yours at 14,500. And you're on that sweet spot right now, 950. It's great. You will move past that. This thing will go. And again, that has to do with the math behind it. We have 4 sections of ludicrite block over here, each of them inducing drag on the spinning rotor blades, or on the shaft. And they reduce it just so much that you end up at 1,780 RPM, so just shy of that sweet spot of 1,800.
Mm-hmm.
So we're right in the green zone. This will run at full efficiency, like 99.9% what it can do.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And we're gonna get there. I mean, this is 900 or about 1,000. You see how fast it's spinning? Yeah, now just wait for this to spin at full tilt. This is gonna look crazy. I like it. It's a big machine that does things!
Is big machines working? What?
Yes.
What does a man want?
I don't really like the pink blocks, but hey, what can you do? I haven't tested those with Awakened Draconium yet, but I don't think that's conductive. Otherwise, that should probably give us like 1 million RF. That might be something I test in creative though and see if that actually works. That would be cool. Anyway, if you stand here at the entrance and you just look at the blade spinning, that's crazy. Yes,
it is really cool. Actually, yeah.
I've kind of this little glitch when I just look at 1 or 2 of the blades. They kind of spin very, very slow, but as soon as I have the whole thing in my field of view, it's full tilt. Anyway.
Yeah, it does that for me too.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's just not just me, which is good.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at Liscott over here. Yeah, I definitely need to turn this around, otherwise you don't see much of the spinning blades, right? It looks way cooler when you see the spinning blades.
How you can put the controller on the other side then, right?
I can put the controller wherever I want.
Oh, okay.
It just needs to be in there, that's all there is to it.
See, that's some of the stuff that I don't get about these mods sometimes is, some of them you have to have them in specific spots, other ones...
Well, you're talking about...
Throw them anywhere you want,
Yeah. I mean, look at the reactor. You can do whatever you want as long as some requirements are fulfilled. And the one here is the outer frame needs to be the structure blocks, the turbine housing. Same for the reactor casing. Everything else can be glass from the same mod. It's fine. It doesn't have to be, but it can be. And then, yeah, you do need to have some things taken care of. Like, you do need to get the steam in and out. And you do need to have a controller, and you do need to have a power port. Otherwise, the whole thing doesn't do much for you if you can't get the power out. But technically, you could also just have steam going in on one side and then steam going out the other side into the next turbine. And just put a small turbine there. I haven't tested that, and it probably won't give you much, but it is a thing you could do if you wanted.
Thank you.
But now this is actually looking quite good. With the big fans in the walls there. And the turbines. I like it.
It's looking really nice.
This room is actively cool.
Fast.
Yep. So where are we now? Well, yours is going down in efficiency. You're down to 10,000 instead of the 14,000 you had because you left that sweet spot area. But you're at 1,300 RPM, so you will soon hit 1,800 and then it will go up again. I
Oh, right.
don't know
okay.
where this will end up. I think it's like 17 or 18,000. Just shy of 20. It might even be better than that. I didn't have this set up when I tested in creative. I just did the math on that one and I know that this is better than what I tested.
Oh, right. Okay.
And then again, it's a mod setting, so we had a reactor half this size and it was doing 1 million RF per tick, and this one was just doing 60,000, but that was a different mod pack and a different setting then. It's the first time I used these turbines. I never used them before. Didn't see the point. Didn't know how they work. I kind of got that figured out. That's what I'm good. Right, what are we going to do next?
I've got 10 minutes left. So, what
Yeah.
are we going?
That is probably not much then.
No, unfortunately, we did start later.
Yeah, well, you know, happens.
Oh, in my family, it happened.
Let me have a look here. I made a draconic evolution tablet, so you might have one or the other quests to complete. Because I couldn't wait. I just wanted to have it. Mob grinder, that's a retrieval
we did.
task.
Look at that.
Yeah. And there would be some free things in there. Like, for example, if you go in the draconic quest line, you see the next one up is the mob grinder.
Yeah.
Which we made. You just don't have it in your inventory right now. And when you click on it, it says it's a retrieval task, so you need to have it in your inventory for it to count. Right, and if you go down that road, there's a draconic core and the wyvern core. We have both of those in storage. So if I just go and grab 2 of those, core, those, 1. I have to. No, there you go.
Oh, there you
did
go.
recognize
Thank you
that.
very much.
Sure.
Recognized it for me as well.
Yeah, it should. So I put those back in. That reactor thing can go back in there. Let's do. Well, I don't need that flux plug right now. Okay, let's see what we get here. Blue chest, claim.
Mystical fertilizer.
Claim. That's something for Scott, probably. I got a resonant upgrade kit, which is cool. And a flask of magma
Glowstone ingots and mana steel ingots.
Mana steel is not bad. Botania needs that. Always opening.
I got an overclocker upgrade and a transformer upgrade. Resident upgrade kit.
Cool.
Chance cube. Not simple. And bungee sticks. Just what everybody needs now.
Oh, see, there's more free stuff there. Wait a second. That one. Probably that one. That one? Okay.
Oh, we got the Ender Dragon complete.
Yeah, well, I mean, we got the Dragon Heart after we killed him. It just was locked. Oh, the next one is the Chaos Guardian. Haha, that's gonna be fun. So we kind of started Draconic Evolution with this, without even doing anything, because we had all the things already. I'm still gonna go upstairs and grab the mob grinder from one of the farms. That would give us another quest complete. And then we probably go to the left there, Draconic Energy Core, which is why I got this tablet. You remember the... I mean, you probably watched it from XB or Hypno, the Draconic Ball of Power, the big glowy thing.
Yes, I think so.
Yes. Well, that's going to sit right on top of our reactor very soon.
Oh, okay.
We're going to get into that. We also need to do some Draconic Evolution stuff. We need to set up all the different things. I'm always pressing my button. It's Z for the freaking quest book. The fusion crafting, so we need to figure that out. That's one of the things. What I want to do right now is get the Philosopher's Stone. Because I'm Harry Potter.
Oh, I know. I know this is a big one to go through.
Well, if you look in your crafting grid and type in Philosopher's Stone or just Phil, you will find there's a crafting recipe for that. And I'd suggest that everybody makes one. Because we need 3 of them in the system.
Alright, okay.
Ender Star.
I've started my one.
Yeah, well. You're not going to make this manually, right, Scott?
How do you make an Ender Star?
You just let it craft it. Like it's part of the recipe. Done.
Oh. Helps if I use the computer.
Yes, which is what I said. If you look up Philosopher's Stone, like type in Phil, you should see 2. Just Shift, Control, left click to get the crafting, and then just say make one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And yes,
that's all I.
you can see we need an Ender Star. The Ender Star is a Nether Star, Dragon's Breath, Prismarine Shard, and I think it's the Black Quartz that makes the the Ender Star. And the rest of the blocks just go around that to form the Philosopher's Stone. So you just, like I said, Control Shift left click and say make one craft, and we should have all the things. We have like 26 Dragon Breath or so from our fight with that dragon. Should probably go and get some more. Because that you cannot craft. Alright, and then somebody should take out one of those stones out of the system, put them in the inventory, so it counts as quest complete. Oh, actually it does. I already have it. Cool. Yeah. Oh, now we go down the rabbit hole. There you go. Yay! 64K storage disk for refined storage. Go away. That's like, no, we're not gonna downgrade. Thank you. That would have been good in the beginning.
Yay! Draconic cores.
Oh, nice. Yeah, put them to the others. Chaotic cores would be nice when you don't get those. Okay, so what else do we have? From the Philosopher's Stone, what is that even? Well, you can look that up in JEI what it does. It says it's the gateway to alchemy itself. Yes, with the Philosopher's Stone we get into Project E, which is the name of the quest line. If you look up JEI, so if you just open your inventory and look up things on the right hand side, you see that most of them have an EMC value, the big yellow thing. Like if you look up diamond or emerald, like emerald ore doesn't have anything, but the block of emerald has 147,000 EMC. Right?
Right.
That's basically the value of the block in some form of currency. EMC is just a form of currency. With Project E, what you can do is you can interchange any block into any block as long as it has an EMC value. So we could take a block of emerald that's worth 150,000 EMC, put that in our EMC storage, and then take out 150,000 stone blocks.
Oh, right, okay.
So
Yeah,
this is basically just the cheatiest mod of the game. But it's also one of those that requires a lot of resources to get into. Because to be able to do that, you need to craft pretty much every item you want to exchange at least once and then remember how to do it. So that the system recognizes its value. It's basically you need to make that item and then say, here, system, read this item and remember it for later. We get around that. Well, if you look at the quest line for Project E, there is on top there is the Tome of Knowledge. That's the very last thing we're ever going to do, probably. That has every block in it that has EMC. As soon as you have that, you've learned all the blocks.
Oh, right, okay.
And then you can do whatever you want. I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
So, to get this whole thing started, we're going to get into dark matter and red matter. Now, dark matter, it says it's a crafting component. That is right. Surprise, if you look in your crafting thing, dark matter, is that in there? Yes, it is. Now, if you want to craft one of those, you will get to see a lot of things that it requires. Right? You found it?
Oh, yeah, I have.
A ball. If you click on it and say 1 and press start, in the crafting preview you see a lot of things. It does look like it wants to craft another one of those Philosopher's Stones. Who still has one in the inventory? We need all 3 of them in the system.
Oh, okay. Didn't know you needed it in the system.
Yeah, because there's three recipes to go through to make this. Yeah, that looks better. You go from coal to the chemical coal, from there to the Möbius fuel, from there to the Eternalis fuel. Each of these steps is one craft that needs a Philosopher's Stone. And since it tries to craft everything at the same time, which is, well, that happens because I actually upgraded our crafting system quite a bit. It basically needs 3, and I don't want it to make any more. And one of the processes needs a diamond block. So yeah, that looks good. So it needs 512 coal just to make one of the dark matter.
Wow.
Yeah, but we're getting coal up the wazoo, so I'm not really worried. Somebody make a stack, just because. We're gonna need it anyway. And then probably take out 1, because it is a retrieval task, and we need to have 1 in our inventory so we can complete that quest. Oh, then we're getting into the tools and the armor. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, this at the moment we're just completing quests. That's all we do. Just getting some knocked out of the park here. There's still so much we can do. Like there's the whole power generation thing which we never got into. We're probably gonna make at least the solar panels, one of them. Some of the reactor never completed.
Oh, did it? No.
Yeah, I didn't have all the blocks at the same time in my inventory. I don't know.
Oh.
Which is really weird. Because I had way more than that. I mean, you were both there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Alright, did anybody finish dark matter? Nope. Well, I'm gonna make it 64. Start.
Yeah, I'm having issues with my key, my things.
Alright, don't worry. Is this just taking very long, or is it not doing anything? I'm gonna have to check upstairs. Not you. Crafting one day. Oh no, it's doing things. It just takes ages. Oh yeah, I made a stack, so that needed about 34,000 coal. Just because.
Aha.
But there should be 1 now, right? Dark. Oh, there's 2. Here we go. 1 quest complete. Come on. There you go. I'm gonna put that back into the system because we need that in a second. All that matters. Yeah, dark matter. Get it? Okay. Yeah, exactly. So, let's claim that one. And then we're gonna go straight into red matter. He even said it here.
What? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I said that's for me because I got Black Lotus.
Yeah, but you know, the moment you said that, I thought, well, I'm probably getting in my hammer now.
I got one as well.
Ah, cool. So next thing is red matter. Somebody try to make like, I don't know, 10. Oh no, wait. Yeah, we have to wait until the other one's done. I'm gonna quickly cancel the other one here. Yeah, we have enough. That's good. We can always use the rest of the stuff later. Okay, so, like I said, somebody just make like 2 or 3 or 4 red matter. Hands up. Volunteers first.
Wait, be me. I
It's
can't.
already making.
I can't get my thing working.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's already making.
Oh, good.
Yep, there's the first one. I'm gonna take it. There you go.
Woohoo!
See, we're doing things.
Things are being done.
Bacon. Into the system it goes.
Hammer!
Not again.
Yeah.
Oh no! I got energy upgrade, speed upgrade.
I guess this means I gotta dig something out soon.
Yeah, now we're gonna get into the tools, which we're not gonna do right now. There is the red matter armor. Black matter and red matter armor is really good. The values don't look that good if you look it up, but the black matter armor has like 80% damage reduction, and the red matter armor has like 99% damage reduction. You nearly take no damage in those. And they don't take really that much durability damage, I think. I haven't played around with them yet, and I don't know how they are configured in this mod pack, so I can't really say anything about that. But the next thing I'm going to get into is the alchemical chess, and I believe, let me look that up before I say something like that. I think that is a big crafting recipe, isn't it? No, it's not. Oh, we need evil infused iron. Yeah, sure. That's going to be a thing. How do we make that? In the enchanter. Alright, ha! I knew I made an enchanter for a reason. That's the one that's sitting in Scott's area over there, which we had a look at earlier. So the alchemical chest needs some dust and some diamond lattice and a chest and and 2 evil infused ingots. We're not going to get into that because that's a little bit of doing.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to see if I can automate that because I know that enchanter can be inputted into and extracted from. So I want that kind of. Because we're going to need more than, just a little bit here. Okay, so what else do we have in our quest line? The next thing is if we go back to start of Stoneblock. And it's the only criticism I have about this mod pack, there's not enough quests. There's so many mods in here and so much stuff you can do, none of that is factored into the game at all.
Oh.
It takes you by the hand until you reach the point where we are now, where we have the Nether Star basically in all the dimensions.
Yeah.
And then it kind of says, well, here's the endgame stuff. Just
okay.
see how you get there, because the next thing we have there is extreme crafting, right? On the very right. And that's, it's a 9x9 crafting table. That's the one we need to make next.
Oh, right, okay.
So let's see, extreme crafting table. Extreme, there you go. That is 8 crystal matrix ingot and a double compressed crafting table. And this is where all our nether stars come into play that we have. And I think we have like 80,000 now.
Wow.
We're doing things. So, if you look at the extreme crafting table, you see those shiny crystal matrix ingots it's made out of.
Yep.
Need 8 of those. One of them, if you click on it, consists of 4 diamond lattice and 2 nether stars.
How?
Times 8, and a diamond lattice is 5 diamonds. So it's 10 diamonds per, so it's 80 diamonds just for this one thing. And we need a lot more of these ingots in the future. And a double compressed crafting table is 9 compressed crafting tables, which in turn are 9 regular crafting tables. Same as the cobblestone and the dirt and this stuff. Huh?
Wow.
So this is the next thing we're going to do, and we're going to start with that next time, I believe.
Okie dokie.
Then we will have the crafting table with the 9x9 grid that wants to have ridiculous things like red matter and dark matter and neutronium ingots. It's all very scary. But fun, because the stuff you make in that crafting table are really OP.
Wow, yes, I can imagine.
Yeah.
But we've done really well today, guys.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at the turbine spinning. Let's see how they're going.
I've completely mucked up my UI because I actually do much with it, so I'm going to have to figure that out. Well, in actual fact, I won't be figuring that out. I'll be going, Stephanie, help me.
Well, I think
then Stephanie will figure it out. Or if not Stephanie, lady.
I think your turbine is done spinning up now. So that is pretty
has it?
much max efficiency here. You're at 1765 RPM, so just shy of 1800, as I promised.
That's not bad at all.
It's probably going to be around that. When you come back, it's probably going to be somewhere around 1800, a little bit closer.
Yeah.
And as you can see, you're getting 27,000 RF per tick.
Yes.
That's quite a bit less than the 60,000 we got from the reactor, but we have 4 of these.
Yes.
Powered by 1 reactor. So we should have 100,000 RF per tick instead of 60.
Very, very.
Yeah, that's quite an upgrade. I like it. As soon as we get the rest done, that is.
He's happy his big.
Oh, yeah, we have about a quarter of the power we need to get done what we want to get done.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things you want to get done.
Gosh. Okay, then. So it's that time of the day again, Jen.
Yep.
Had a great time as
Oh,
usual.
yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Actually got to do some crafting this time.
I did.
Oh,
I done things. Not a lot, but I done things.
Well, we've done a big freaking turbine. You know, how many
We
people do
did.
you know that can say, well, yesterday evening I built a turbine and attached it to a nuclear reactor?
Do you know what? Last week I went in. Oh no, on Monday. By my colleague, and I went. She goes, "What did you do?" I built a nuclear reactor. Last
Yeah, see?
She went, "You did a what now?" I said,
Yeah.
"I built a nuclear reactor." She went, "She's I'm never too sure whether you're joking."
Yeah. The problem is, it sounds like you're joking, but actually you're not, even though you're not exactly telling the truth.
No, exactly. I said, "Well, I did build one." I said, "I built it in Minecraft, but I still built one."
Yes,
She went, "Oh."
exactly. You didn't ask the details. Don't question it.
No, exactly. So today I
Yep.
can say I built. built a turbine. And she's going to give me one of those, really?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of look. Right, I'm going to go and wait. Did I do that right? No, God's sake. Never do that right.
Ow. Alright, done it now. Where am I on this one now? 21.8 attack. It's actually not too bad.
Right, I'm going to go and raid some elf. Going to be, I don't know, playing marbles on.
Yeah. Do your thing.
Yep, I'm going to sign off too.
Thank you, gentlemen. I really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Bye.
Bye.